Hey everyone.
I'll chop your heads off.
And that would be my boyfriend quoting Axe Cop. If you don't watch it, go Google it right now. Watch season 1. And then season 2 just started recently. 3 episodes. Watch it. Awesomeness. Would you stop clapping your feet, honey? I'm trying to make it sound like something it's not. If you want to be in my video, just come over here.
Right now?
No. Not right now. Anyways. Little insight into the life of me. But, back to Big Brother. So we saw last week, which I touched on in my last video, but Pilar was HOH. She nominated Godfrey and Cindy. And then Godfrey won the power veto. Her replacement nominee was Brittany. And then Cindy was ultimately evicted. I was personally not surprised with this. Sydney started playing very aggressive like she did originally. And that ultimately, sent her out the first time and sent her out again the second time. So, definitely not surprising for me. Let's see. And there's people that are saying that Pilar didn't make any good moves and blah, blah, blah. Ultimately, it was the best thing for her game, even though it wasn't obviously the best television and, stuff that we as viewers obviously want to see because, we want to see Zach get taken out, especially after, having fan favorite Jordan. Be thankful there's no camera facing the other way. You don't want to know. Anyways, so yeah, Pilar didn't obviously make the best moves for television, but she definitely made the best moves for her game. Whether she has a game is sort of debatable to some people, but I think she's smarter than she seems and is doing very well for herself. And even though she was HOH and nominated people, she really doesn't get any blood in her hands, so to speak, because even if the one either nominee that stayed, Brittany and Godfrey, they're both, even if they won, they're going after Zach, and they would likely nominate Ashley next to Zach anyways. And even if, say, they wanted to put Pilar on the block, I can only see that happening with her and Kevin, but then they'd obviously be sending home Kevin ahead of her, so she's in a really good position. Obviously she wouldn't want to lose an alliance member, but as far as her herself going home, she's way down the line and might be more of a Victoria sort of player, kind of getting to the end. Although, to her credit, she won that HOH, and I think she's a lot smarter than she seems, and definitely a lot smarter than Victoria ever was in the last season of Big Brother US. So that's all about last week. So now we have this week, we have Kevin as the HOH. This is all live feed stuff, so if you didn't already know it, sorry. It's airing on Sunday, but
Goodness.
just be prepared for his random comments throughout the video. They're going to happen. It's okay. This is why I usually film when he's not home. And then, so Kevin nominated both Bobby and Brittany, and the power veto, as far as I know, has not happened yet, since I was looking everywhere online before I started filming, and nothing is up yet. So, obviously, from my standpoint, I am hoping that of the two, Bobby would go home. I think Bobby is the most useless player in this game. He's good at physical competitions, and that's about it. I have no idea if he knows what game he's playing, where he is, what he's doing. I have no idea if he knows anything about anything, because honestly, he just, I don't get it. I don't get what's going on in that brain of his, or lack thereof of brain. I don't know. He seems like a great, fun person, but just doesn't seem like he's the best sort of strategic Big Brother player, which is the players that I tend to lean more towards, or like sort of the underdogs, or people that, are a bit more interesting, and he's just not really any of those things to me as far as in the game of Big Brother is concerned. So yeah, basically the only other thing to really note is originally last week they had posted that the triple eviction, which is the 3 nominees and then 2 evictees along with the normal week's evictee leaving, was posted last week on the Big Brother page, but then it was apparently taken down. So that's apparently happening this week now instead of last week. I don't know why they put it up, if it was going to happen this week or whatever, how that happened, but I'm excited to see how that goes down. Double eviction episodes are always some of my favorite to begin with because it forces people to make quick decisions and they don't have time to, sort of wussy out of those decisions that they know that they want to make. So they're always really exciting, and I can only imagine how this triple will go, where put up 3 nominees and then 2 of them go home. I am so excited for Wednesday. I know this season has been a lot of twists in pretty much every week. I would love for a few normal weeks of Big Brother, but because this has never been done, I'm actually pretty excited, and I don't really mind this twist. I just kind of wish there was a little less in the previous weeks, but that is fine. So yeah, I hope that someone that's not Kevin... Oh, wait, no, Kevin can't. So someone that's not Zach, Ashley, or Pilar wins, so that something interesting can maybe happen. Kind of anybody else, really. I'd like to see maybe Sarah win it, or Brittany even. She seems to be really good at the game when she's in power and not when she's not, so I'd like to kind of see how she does in that sort of scenario, especially the first kind of triple eviction of its kind in Big Brother. North American versions, at least as far as I know, that's never happened. So yeah, I am super, super excited for that. And I just hope that it falls in a decent player's hands and we don't just end up losing to kind of people, only have some real game going on and some bigger players getting other people out, and seeing some lines finally drawn, and sort of people finally realizing that they can't just ride the middle the whole entire time. Actually see some real gameplay happen and some people really fighting to stay for those that are nominated. I'm pretty pumped for that, and see kind of all of that and the fallout and everything on the feeds afterwards. Should be so good. So that's about everything that I wanted to touch on again. Again, as I mentioned last week, I was in the Rob Has a Podcast video with Netta from Big Brother Canada Season 2. If you didn't watch it, I can link it down below again. Sorry, just still so excited that I even got to speak to her for a minute, let alone be on a podcast with her for over an hour. Fangirling so much inside, that was crazy. So yeah, I'll link that down below, as well as my Twitter for you to follow me on there, which is where I post updates of when I upload my videos and when everything's all up on here. As well as subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment, please. I love to interact with my fans, or if you want to comment on YouTube, or you can tweet at me on Twitter, that's cool too. It's at sbauer17. Everything will be linked in the description box. So I will see you guys all again next week. Bye.